All right, guys, good afternoon or good morning. I'd like to call our special police board meeting for February, what are we at, 19th, 2026. On the end, we would like to acknowledge that our work takes place on the unceded traditional territory of the Coast Salish people. With that, I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda for today. We only have one motion on the agenda. Archie's favor, all in favor? Thank you. Opposed? Thank you. Moving along, if we have any conflicts of interest with the budget, with this discussion, if we have any of our directors need to declare any conflicts. We do have one motion on the table today, and that is for the board to approve adjusting the 2026 provisional SPS budget to 284,561,031. So I know there has been a request that the service has some more information they'd like to share with directors. So I'm wondering if we have the opportunity to be able to go into closed for a short minute and hear what the department has to say in regards to some of these figures and possibly the adjustment. Can we have a motion to go into closed for a moment before we come back into open with a discussion around the motion at hand?
So
In favor? All in favor? Okay, thank you. So with that, if we can go into motion, do we need to cite certain acts there, Jason?
Just that it's pursuant to section 69, sub 2, A, B, and C, as I understand from the information shared with me, that would be pertinent to those sections that the service would like to share.
Okay. And thank you. If we have any online that are here with us, do we just go? Oh, it's not live streamed. My apologies. So with that, we will go into closed and we will hear from Chief Lipinski. Thank you, everybody, for the opportunity to go into closed just for a short moment for the directors to have a bit of discussion with just some background on the motion at hand today. I'd like to read a little bit of the background and then I will open it for discussion to directors. So November 2025, the Surrey Police Board endorsed a provisional budget seeking City Council approval of 331, 621 and funding for total policing expenditures in City of Surrey for information at the time. Apologies. My side. Why is that on? After the provisional budget was submitted to City Council, representatives of the city staff and board met on a number of occasions to review line items and amounts in exchange for information during which the numbers potential savings were identified. In early February, a review of the provisional budget and financial reporting relative to the 2025 and 2026 SPS budget was completed, and on February 13th, the city staff and board met to review the analysis and recommendations of the adjusted budget of 284,561,031. On February 13th and 18th, the committee as a whole met to consider the adjustments and review information requested from Chief Constable. After careful consideration, the committee as a whole recommended the board adopt a motion to adjust the 2026 provisional budget to SPS budget to 284,561,031 and submit it to City Council on or before March 1st, 2026. That is the backgrounder again on what we're here to discuss, the approving of budget. I will open that to directors for any comments and questions before we continue on. Directors, Chief Lipinski.
Yes, thank you very much. You're recognizing that the Surrey Police Service is in the midst of the transition, also recognizing that we are dealing with an extortion crisis and also supplying or providing community policing to a number of communities here in Surrey, Whalley, Newton, and South Surrey. That this is, of course, a very tight budget, and should the need arise as we move forward, we will be making application to the city for extra funding as needed. Should that, again, I emphasize, should that need arise. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Director Caruana?
Thank you. As I think I've mentioned before, that when we were working through the budget process, I did have concerns that funding in a few areas may not be sufficient over the course of the entire year. So I appreciated when the city indicated during our meetings with them that requests for additional funds could be made during the year as may be needed. And I thank the city for agreeing to that accommodation, given the timelines we're dealing with. And I just wanted to say that I think the chief has indicated that may be something that they'll be doing in particular with some of the challenges we're facing. But at this point, I would support the motion on the basis that I've indicated that the city as well has indicated that they will, that additional funds for requests for funds can be made. Thanks.
Thank you. Director Stuck?
Thank you, Chair, and I'll just reiterate the comments of others to confirm that the city does understand the complexities of this transition and will comply with its obligations under provisions of Section 15 of the Police Act, which would accommodate any future spending if there's should be a need. And I think we've made that very clear. Director Caruana, thank you, and Director Johnson, thank you. We've comments, so I just want to ensure that we all understand them. So those are my comments.
Thank you very much. If there's no more questions or comments, we do have a motion on the table. Rob,
I think you need somebody to formally move the motion and second it before you call the question.
Chief, yeah, I'll be happy to make the motion that to adjust the 2026 provisional SPS budget to $284,561,031 and submit it to City Council for approval.
I think I'll just quickly clarify. Archie doubled the thousands. I believe
I missed the 284 million.
$561,031 is, I think, the stated amount.
Thank you. Seconder, Director
I'll
Stuck?
second.
And all in favor? Opposed? Thank you very much, directors. So with that, we have voted in favor of adjusting the provisional budget. We will be sending that over to city staff. Jason, do we need any more pieces?
No, I mean, you don't need to move that. That is something I'll do promptly to close off that piece of information for the council's knowledge.
Okay. Okay. With that, gentlemen, I think we're done for this morning. I thank you all
everybody.
for taking your time out of your day to be here and taking away from your schedule. And I know we got lots of work to do and rolling up our sleeves and kind of getting ready for any of the other definitely expenditures that might be coming through the transition or through this extortion crisis. But again, ensuring public safety is met and citizens of Surrey are safe, feeling safe within their own homes. I thank you for your commitment and your dedication to this work that we're at. Thank you, sir. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone.